I got the moves. I got the moves. I'm making moves. You gotta move. You gotta make the city move. Like, whoa. I make the city move. I got the move.
So the conference finals wrapped up today with the Golden State Warriors defeating the Houston Rockets after 7 amazing games. Shout out to my Rockets, we did a great job, but the Warriors were just the better team. Unfortunately for most NBA fans, this means we have to see a part 4 to the Cleveland Cavaliers and Golden State Warriors series, which, let's be honest, no one really wanted to see. But it's happening and I'm going to be predicting it. In today's video, I'll be predicting the Cleveland Cavaliers and Golden State Warriors NBA Finals series, each team's strengths and weaknesses, who needs to step up, the key to success, and for this video, I'll be doing a special section where I talk about what is on the line for each team. If you guys enjoyed the video and are new, subscribe for more NBA content, but with that being said, let's take a look at the 2018 Finals matchup. The Cavs are coming off an intense series against the Boston Celtics, where they won in 7 games. LeBron absolutely carried, dominating in every game, and was the key to the Game 7 victory. Without him, who knows how good the Cavs would have been. This is LeBron's 8th straight finals appearance and his 4th straight with the Cavs. The Warriors are also coming off a 7-game series victory against the Houston Rockets. A lot of people weren't really expecting a 7-game series, but Houston played their hearts out and just couldn't get it done in the end. The Warriors are now entering their 4th straight NBA Finals. So what are the strengths and weaknesses for each team? I talked about the Warriors in my last series prediction video, and I'll quickly recap again. Well, the first strength is an obvious one. Shooting. Ever since Golden State drafted Steph Curry, the team has been one of the most explosive and accurate offenses in the NBA. Another strength of theirs is passing. The Warriors' biggest weakness, however, may be their rebounding. Golden State have very accurate shooters, but not the greatest big men that can fight for the boards, and this could cost them in the series. But what are the strengths and weaknesses for Cleveland? Cleveland's biggest strength is their #1 guy, LeBron James. Yes, I am counting LeBron as a strength because he kind of is. Without LeBron, the Cavs would not be in the finals. Some even say they wouldn't even be in the playoffs. LeBron James has propelled this team to the finals, and when his team is slacking, he picks up the pieces and dominates. I know counting him as a strength sounds a bit ridiculous, but if you really think about it, it does make sense. But what is the biggest weakness for the Cavs? Well, for me, at least during the playoffs, it's been consistency, specifically the bench. The bench for the Cavs has been really unpredictable. They were pretty bad versus the Pacers, amazing against the Raptors, but pretty bad again against the Celtics, and in some cases, they were terrible. If the bench stays consistent and plays at a good level against the Warriors, then maybe the Cavs can be a chance, but if they shoot terribly, if they underperform, then they may be in for a tough ride. But as we know, in every playoff series, a player needs to step up that will help get them over the line. So who is it for each team? For the Warriors, it's the stars in general. I know none of them really need to step up, but I'm just putting them in here because they need to continue to play at the level they are. They can't slack off. They must continue to play at their current level. For the Cavaliers, they need everyone to step up, maybe excluding LeBron James. I know I said this about the Cavs bench before, but the team has been really inconsistent as of recent, and it's frustrating for Cavs fans not knowing whether the team will show up or whether they'll have to rely on LeBron the entire time. It may have been okay against the Pacers and the Celtics, but it won't be okay against the Warriors. This is the Warriors we are talking about, maybe the greatest team of all time, the super team. You cannot slack off. It won't be an easy road for the Cavs to win, and the inconsistency from everyone on the team won't help any matters whatsoever. So the Cavs must show up every single night, because otherwise, there is no way on earth this team is winning. In each series, there is always something a team must do if they want to have the best chance of winning. So what is the key to success for each team? For the Warriors, it's shutting down LeBron James. In the playoffs so far, no team has been able to stop LeBron over 4 games. That's why the Cavs are here. The Warriors need to be able to do this if they want to win, because once LeBron heats up, he's pretty hard to stop. Not much else to say here, it's pretty self-explanatory. If the Warriors can't do this, then the series may go on for a bit longer than anticipated. For the Cavs, it's to be consistent. You can't not be consistent in this series. I've mentioned this heaps, but having the occasional off game against the Pacers, Celtics, Raptors, that's going to be okay, because there's still a chance they'll recover and win the next game. But against the Warriors, that's not gonna work. Every player on the Cleveland Cavaliers roster needs to play their heart and soul out, because as I've mentioned, it's gonna be a long series if they don't. And finally, before my final prediction, it's time to talk about what's on the line in this series. For the Cavs, LeBron James is on the line. If they don't play well enough, if they get blown out, then LeBron James may leave Cleveland in free agency, and that would not be good. This is where the Cavs must impress LeBron so they can make a good case for him re-signing. LeBron James himself also has a lot on the line. If the Cavs lose, then his finals record is 3-6, which is not GOAT worthy. Having that on your resume is simply not good enough and will probably cost him a lot of points in the GOAT conversation. For the Warriors, they have their dignity on the line, because let's be honest, losing to this Cavs team would be pretty embarrassing. Kevin Durant has a lot on the line too. He came to the Warriors for rings, and if he doesn't win, then people will call him out for that. And now we can finally move on to my final prediction. I'm going to be honest, I'm predicting the Warriors in 4. It's going to be a sweep. The star power is too much for Cleveland. I can already imagine you salty Cavs fans disliking and asking why, but I do have a reason to this. Last year, the Cavs won one game against the Warriors in the NBA Finals. In that game, Kyrie Irving dominated with 40 points. But Kyrie is no longer on the team. His replacement, Isaiah Thomas, is no longer on the team too. And Isaiah Thomas's replacement is Jordan Clarkson, and he's been playing awful in these playoffs. LeBron's going to be very tired after the last series. He only has one other star to rely on, and then a bunch of scrubs. If one star player on the Warriors slump, then they have another 3 they can work with. The Cavs are too outmatched. They can't compete with the shooting, and their defense is not what it should be to stop the Warriors' offense. Unfortunately for Cleveland, there won't be another banner in your stadium anytime soon. But what do you guys think? Who's winning the NBA Finals? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe. But with that being said, I am out. Peace.
Money in my face, what? Hoes in my face, what? Pocket full of money, I ain't running out of space. What? Mama said, baby, you done came a long way. Woo. Still eating ramen noodles, bitch, I like the taste.